I can't go another year. No, I can't be up in here complaining. Gotta let them know I'm famous in my heart. Listen here, I'm here for the world to hear. And I'ma make sure they know what my name is. I just wanna end up famous in
I'm so serious, probably why they be so damn curious. They furious, Easy got these ladies on some silly shit. Now what the dilly is, I'm going all out. Hey, I'm the talk of the town while y'all just saw a mouth. Here's a story about my quest to be rich. I'm like Beyonce and Kelly on some Destiny shit. Mr. 6 Mile, look me up, I'm somewhat a dream. Got my city like an addict, guess it's somewhat a fiend. For my team, anything less is uncivilized. Surprise, I'm seeing this world through clear eyes. And haters only made me more inspired to bless. On the clock right now, what the hell is the next? Like that feeling in your chest when you're ready to leave. Like that memory you had, you just couldn't believe. And we always got a little ammunition for y'all, cause we remember when they wouldn't even listen at all.
Listen here, I can't go another year. No, I can't be up in here complaining. Gotta let them know I'm famous in my heart. Listen here, I'm here for the world to hear. And I'ma make sure they know my name.
In 97 on Gunston and 6 Measy, the streets made a natural born hustler. Believe me, drop real with it. That was my first EP. Grind harder than granted, but made it look easy. Take it to the top, that was the plan. Now I'm known worldwide from Detroit to Japan. 14 years span, fuck hot nigga, I'm scorching. I done got the fame.
And welcome to another episode of the Jackson Report. This is a special episode because, as you can see sitting next to me, we finally got him down. He done took that trip down from Dallas. We got Kaon on the show. So today we eating with Kaon.
What up, though?
In a minute, I'm going to be trying this sandwich he done made for us and seeing what it's about. Of course, you know, I'm already knowing it's going to be fire because everything I done had been fire from him. And that looked kind of dope, Chuck, because I'm sitting right in front of the logo, so it looked like the Jackson Report on my shirt as compared to Don't Mess with Texas. But today a special episode because we finally got him here, and I finally get to discuss the topics with him that I've been wanting to discuss with him. But before we get started, I got to send a shot back out to my hometown because I just got back from there like yesterday. And as reluctant as I was to return home after all these years of being in Austin, to see the love and to say, like, just to see how many people I hadn't seen and all of the love that they were showing and how many people came out in support of my family when we was down there. Shouts to y'all. So all my Detroit fam, what up, though? Love y'all. I'll be back more often so y'all will get to see it. But we gotta get off into this sandwich. See, I'm opening it up. I'm gonna even put it around in this hand so we can show it on the screen. Like, wait, let me take this mug out the box so y'all can.
I mean, you should have been smashed. You know.
Get a good look at it. I ain't want to smash it just yet. We even brought one for Chuck back there. I'm finna take the first bite and see what this tastes like.
I'm telling you, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, if it's horrible, look, people, if it's horrible,
we honest.
We finally, yeah.
We
if
fam.
Horrible,
So,
I gotta say.
come on. All right. Damn, nigga, that's half the sandwich, wasn't it? What you think back there? My man.
That
My
American
man.
cheese.
Yeah. So
Really
I put two. So I put two slices of cheese on it, maybe 3 actually.
Mm-hmm.
There's two pieces of chicken breast on there.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bunch of stuff, man. I just experiment and create things.
Ma'am, listen. Listen.
Hey, it's an extra one back there if you want it too, Chuck. Yeah, it's all yours.
Yeah, we get 2 apiece, Chuck.
Actually, right there.
Are those some caramelized onions on top?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it tastes?
Yeah, Chuck. Hey, because I'm over here. I don't even want to talk. I'm going to let Chuck describe how it is to y'all because this is his first time experiencing it. Me,
Well, yeah, you're right.
I'm kind of.
You're right. He didn't have everything, man. Even my worst, the stuff that's too spicy. He didn't, he devoured it all.
But like, with the Eat with Kaon, now that you started, y'all should be used to seeing me eating stuff on the show by now. But with the eat with Kaon, and yeah, I'm licking my fingers and shit, so it's good, y'all. This shit, it's good. You know, you was asking me, could we cuss on there? Hell yeah, we can cuss on this motherfucker. It's my show, but
I'm gonna
Did
keep
you,
it PG though.
Did
no,
you make this chicken on the grill?
Yeah, I grilled the chicken. That's
I was about to ask that, because damn, there's so many questions I'm not gonna get to ask because I'm being fucking greedy right now. But
So this is all part of the show.
all this is part of the show.
All
We
right.
live right now. Everybody
Okay.
see you.
Hey, they gonna watch you eat then. All right.
No,
let's
they ain't
go.
gonna watch me eat. Look, I'm gonna put this down.
I mean, I ain't tripping. I'm good. I'm the cook.
I'm
You
gonna put
had
this
it.
down. Listen, because
Hey,
I told you when you got here, I kept
What up?
telling you we was just gonna kick it how we kick it when I come up to Dallas.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't tripping.
And Audrey, I know you probably looking at it. Audrey looking at it because I know you got her prime to go and she looking
She
at
ain't
it.
watching it.
She ain't
She
watching it.
watching the dog.
The dog.
Oh, I ain't tell you about the dog.
Y'all got a dog?
No, we don't have a dog. No, my freeway man.
Oh, y'all babysitting?
We dog sitting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot Erica in Detroit, ain't she?
Yeah.
So y'all
She
got
probably gonna stone you for mentioning.
who? Oh, because I said her name. Say his name. Say his name. I didn't
Yeah.
mean. They ain't nobody hear it, did they?
Hey, I can't see how many people streaming.
Oh man, if you streaming and you heard what I just said, say it in the comments.
Yeah. Oh, you good back there, Chuck? All right.
Chuck,
all
hey,
right.
listen. The
Wait,
show, listen, if we stuck on the same scene for a little while, it's because Chuck is back there smashing. And
So I guess I'll let them eat for a minute. So yeah, my name Kaon. For those of you who don't know me, we're cousins, of course. You know, just like he's from Detroit, I'm from the D. As you can see on my hat, my shirt. We both from the D. I've been down here. How long? When did I move out here? 2015.
so you've been like 6 years.
2015. So almost 6 years I've been down here,
Mm-hmm.
and I just picked up a habit of cooking, and that turned into, I guess, a passion. I used to do music. I used to write stuff, and I lost it once I got to Detroit. I mean, once I left Detroit, came down here, like I said, May 2015, and I had to rediscover myself, if that makes sense.
Makes
'Cause
sense.
I was just lost.
Oh, you
I
was
moved
lost?
down here. I was lost. I did not like this city.
No, I
Man.
want to ask you this.
What up, though?
Nah, and I'm putting this sandwich away. I got
It's
something
all-
for later on y'all. But now, how much of an influence was this place that we sitting in front of right now to you and your cooking?
And I was just about to mention that too. So behind me,
Yeah. Yeah.
right there, that's my granddad, Mr. Fofo. Behind us is the building. That's not like the original building. It was remodeled and everything. But my granddad is Mr. Fofo. He was known for his corned beef sandwiches in the city.
Exactly.
It was around for, man, well over 30 years, I believe.
Exactly.
But he played a major role. I grew up when I was like 5 years old. I was working there, just wrapping pickles.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually that turned into me being a cashier. I was making the corned beef sandwiches. So although I'm not making the sandwiches, I'm not running an establishment or anything really. It definitely influenced me because it taught me how to I developed social skills. It taught me, I don't want to say exactly how to run a business because I never ran it, but it just showed me a lot of things about cooking, right? Being in a restaurant, that environment. So he definitely influenced me because that, since a child, that was all I knew.
Right.
And yeah, and then from there, my actual father, of course,
Mhm.
he's a cook.
Yeah.
He's a cook. So
Right.
I think it was all genetics for me.
Yeah. And now, being that the cat's out the bag, like we fam,
Yes, sir.
and when I show up, like I always been curious to say this. I always been curious to ask this, even when I be there and
and
I
you
see
choose
you
to
do
ask
it.
on live?
Exactly. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's a question that's like well needed for this moment.
All right.
But like, you'll grab the grill and just go out there like it's nothing, like effortless. Like, I think about it and I'm like, man, the stuff that's finna go into it, you gotta get the charcoals right. You gotta be down there and you back and forth up and down the stairs. Like, what's your motivation? Is it just like, are you curious to see how it's gonna turn out, or or is it just like, I know this shit finna be fire, so let me go hook this up for him?
It depends on the situation. Like to elaborate, of course they don't know, but going up and down the steps, I have to carry a grill up and down the steps. So that tells you how much I enjoy cooking. Or grilling, I should say. But it depends. Like if you're around or if somebody at my crib or something, I'm gonna fire up the grill because I'm excited to create something. You know me.
Yeah.
Like that sandwich. That's gravy and stuff on there. Like it's all types of things on there. But I just want to create things. Now, if it's just me, I got food at the crib. It's really therapy. So with music, I was writing songs, rapping, and everything since like I don't know, maybe like 8 years old. No. More like 12. Take that back. About 10, 12 years old. And Lil Wayne was a big influence. So I was always trying to be creative, trying to get my punchlines right, just trying to be creative and also like be original. So the same thing carried over to cooking. When I moved to Texas 6 years ago, like I said, I had to rediscover myself. And I just applied that same creativity since I couldn't write anymore. Like something was wrong. I couldn't write. So I just brought that over to this and it's just therapy, man.
And well, thank God for you liking therapy. Because if we can keep getting good stuff like this,
yeah, man.
I don't look, I'm not one to promote no kind of mental things or nothing like that. Because
with mental health and all that.
Yeah, I'm like, the more and more I be around it and the more and more I see certain situations, I think I'm becoming an advocate for it, because an advocate far as like, if you think you need help, seek it. Because I mean, the biggest thing about that is, you know, our little ongoing joke, like my heart, cuz my heart. And you know, we joke and
my heart.
Right. And I always joke with my cousin-in-law, Aji. I always joke with her, like, talking about you, saying like my heart. But the truth behind the matter is in that moment when that was happening in our little conversations, I felt honored as a cousin. Like, dang, he felt enough to reach out to me and we kick it like that. and I say, and even being down here, like I was telling them up in Austin. I mean, I was telling them up in Detroit, like how Austin is for me. I said it's amazing to me because all the fam I got up there, but when I get down here, it's me, you, and Greg, and just how tight we became with me coming down here. Yeah. So it's like, they like, dang, you drive to Dallas, you'll drive to Dallas. And I'm like, I don't even think about it, because it's just like, I know I'm gonna go have fun. We gonna crack jokes. It's gonna be silly. So that ultimately is like my therapy. I don't tell y'all that. I don't tell you and Greg that shit, because y'all know.
We already know you a little.
I'm not emotional.
Okay, all right.
But
no, we'll say that for another.
I'll get so sentimental. Honestly, I know you about to have all kind of jokes behind this one, but I get so sentimental. I just my little emotions, they be running like sometimes. But no, the truth of the matter is, like, I think the way you said cooking is your therapy. When I get to spend time around y'all, because it's like y'all my younger cousins, and I see y'all doing it. So honestly, a fun fact about me and this whole Austin journey, because when it all went down,
yeah, I heard that. You can't edit that
out. Like, well, I could say this because he watching it, and I kicked it with Big Cuz while I was up there, like a lot.
I mean,
but when Gerard went back to Detroit,
right,
I was almost behind him within less than a week. Like, man, I came down here, I can't handle this. But what did it for me was you and Greg taking me out all the time.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it.
That was a hassle. Chuck, man, We used to take this boy to we used to take him to Applebee's, bro. You know Applebee's the cheapest of the cheapest.
Just to show y'all how far I came down here.
Yo, we'd take him to Applebee's, man. We'd get him some fries or something because he ain't want to put in on $1. We used to think he was lying. Like, bro, you ain't got $1, you ain't got 50 cents. What the hell going on with you? But yeah,
but little did they know. Little did they know I really was telling the truth. Like, I was down here in a bad way with a harder way to go.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you when it all changed for me. Because I was making the money, but I wasn't applying it in the right ways. Yeah. So every time they would call to go out, it would be like that 1 week where it's like, I'm waiting this week till I get paid again.
So answer this.
Mm-hmm.
Was you tricking? What was you just said you had the money though.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I was like basically.
And by tricking, I ain't
spending it all like paying. I wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't down here paying. I wasn't down here. Here's the one thing about me. I ain't ever been wanting to pay for the poo nanny.
All right.
Ain't
like for the poo nanny.
Like not outright direct. Like here, I'm gonna give you this. You gonna give me some of that. Yeah. Now we all pay for the poo nanny in the long run.
I call it an investment.
You investing in it. But no, I wasn't tricking my money off. What I was doing was getting a fool made of me because I kept feeling like, okay, this man gone. So I need a roof over my head. Yeah. But the X factor to that was Unc. Because my pride wouldn't let me call my own uncle. So I would be doing all these things, and then what y'all wasn't doing is sometimes that money was going towards, dang, I got to figure out something. Okay, I got to get him a break. So let me rent this expensive-ass room for a couple days.
I got you.
And be there. So then y'all will call like, let's go out. And I'm trying to save face and keep faith. Yeah, let's do it, man. Y'all got me. So now, that's why when y'all see I'll come to Dallas and they be like, I really don't care. Like, I got it. Like now, I got it. Like in a lot of ways. But
so bottles on you.
I want not in no club. I'm not gonna spend no $500 just to see a
sparkle
sparkle.
We got this new drink too. Oh my gosh.
See,
yo, I think it's called Marazul. Marazul. Yo, it's a tequila. Yo. Usually I gotta chill my drinks for them to be smooth. This one here, I went to the studio, to work on some songs or whatever. And the engineer, he was like, yo, check this out.
And you drunk that.
Bro. It was room temperature. Banana flavor at that.
Wait till Carl come out.
Good as hell, man.
Wait till Carl come out.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee you, y'all gonna like Carl. I guarantee you gonna like Carl.
I look forward to it.
Like
I do.
You gonna like you. I guarantee you gonna like Carl. Oh.
Yeah, that's it right there.
We done poured it up.
That's it right there. Yo, that
drink, it look all fancy. It look cute.
That boy good as hell.
That look like something Ozzy would pick out.
I know you copping that. Well, I told you my engineer put us on.
Okay.
So.
And she liked it since then.
We all liked it.
Really?
He tried some too. Hell yeah.
Y'all let that man drink?
He let himself drink. He said he's done, but.
That juice get him loose.
Yo, but that drinking been
helping him.
He been having some cold beats. We got our producer over here, our cousin Sean. And
I'm the redheaded stepchild when it comes to getting beats, which is one of the things.
You told us you ain't working on that right now.
I am.
Did he not say he wasn't?
I'm working on the follow up this EP to Kaon's EP that he won't allow me to be on.
Okay.
So
that's how you word it. All right.
So, but now today, y'all, I really wanted to speak about something that we stumbled across earlier when you called me, when you sent me the text like, yeah, I want to touch on this and that. With the OnlyFans thing, my thing is this. I don't know if you're a faithful subscriber to OnlyFans, and nah. I wouldn't say that on air, knowing that Ozzy is watching this. If you are secretly, but my thing is, all of these females that be making the sexual content, as far as like stripping on the camera, and showing they JJs and got their tatas swinging. And we saw, me and Chuck earlier, this chick, Jim Wolfie, she is making $30,000
Oh, she's an Australian.
a day.
Approximately.
She making $30 a day, right?
Exclusive photos. Of
30,000, I should say, a day,
I mean,
right?
I wish we can pull one up.
And all
Trying to
she's
see the
showing,
content.
all she shows, she takes pictures.
Right.
So what
But I'm sure, like,
you take, okay, and I'm looking at her, and to look at her, if you seeing her, I don't think, like, here's my thing. She's nice looking, right?
she is.
But what could you possibly see in a picture of a beautiful female? Because I know some nice looking chicks that look better than her to me.
I mean,
30,000 a day. What kind of picture is she possibly taking to get $30,000 a day?
I'll say this though. Nowadays it's more so. It's not so much about the looks because you can go on IG. I see it all the time.
You think the allure?
Not even that. It's more so like who has the hustle, and that's what I respect.
I can respect that.
Out of OnlyFans. Like, although whether we disagree with women that's exposing themselves, and everyone on OnlyFans aren't showing their body parts or anything. Like it says exclusive photos.
Right.
It may not even be anything really, she may not be naked or showing
Right.
private parts.
But that's what I'm saying. What
It's
about
that
a picture
influence,
of
though.
her is that fine to wear $30,000?
But see, you're saying fine. What'd you say, Chuck?
Look at this. Another YouTuber by the name of Shanghai Shoddy claimed to have made $1,200 a month, $12,000 a month without having to show nudes or anything.
That's what
revealing.
I'm saying. Like
See?
it's all about an influence, bro. Like for example, personality. Let's just say that personalities and other things. Like we're in an era, I'd say, where people are caught up on being entertained.
Exactly.
So because we don't know who she is, and it says Australian, she may be some not really an actress, as I doubt that it would have said actress, but she could be someone that's known for something over there.
Right. And
And
then
so-
a lot of people might be going, listen, and I will admit this live on air. A lot of people might be going off the Australian accent because I met a woman from Australia. And listen, I swear, listen,
I
I
was in
met a woman from
Australia, yeah.
Australia and sitting in the bar talking to me, I was like, tell me to take my pants off. Just do it in this bar. Like, it's
They
something
do have a thick one.
about the accent.
What's the Australian rapper name? What's her name again?
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy. Yeah,
Mhm.
I've heard her accent come out at times. She had it when she rapping, but
Mhm.
accents.
It's,
are accents.
the accent alone. So maybe she's on YouTube, like,
I don't know.
go to
man.
my OnlyFans, and the people is like, oh my God. Like, I
can't.
I'm
say
glad I don't
can't
know her
say.
YouTube page, because my dumb ass, listen,
Y'all didn't look that up.
I don't want to. Chuck, you bet not find it, or you fired again today.
I mean, personally, I just don't think she's showing nudes.
Uh-huh.
Maybe because in that same paragraph at the bottom, it said someone said without nudes. So maybe they're implying, hey, she does nudes, but this person doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, now they could be implying that.
Yeah. Maybe,
But-
maybe.
Even if she's showing nudes, how many Playboy books have you looked at over your lifetime?
Honestly, Playboy wasn't my thing. They ain't have my type of lady.
Hustler, huh? Penthouse.
I don't put me on that.
Oh, he was just on Pornhub.
Not on live, bro. Not on
He was
live.
you on Pornhub?
Nah.
Nah, I looked at Playboy, Penthouse, Hustler, hell.
Nah, I was off into computers. So magazines weren't
you was
for me.
on-
I was on LimeWire and stuff.
And-
I was
Dang, they
illegally
was
downloading stuff.
You was
man.
illegal.
I was illegally
Oh,
down.
man.
Wait, they can't catch me.
No,
Not
you're
now. LimeWire,
I'm
big
joking
gone.
anyway.
Yeah, but the
They ain't
thing
got
of it
no
is,
proof.
so Audrey, check the history. Check the history. If you see this show, Audrey, check the history on the computer at home. You might see more than just Apple on that. No. I'm just
Not at all.
having fun. I'm just having fun. But But no, seriously, on a more serious note, like $30,000 a day. I
That's
can't
good. So do you support women revealing their
like
bodies and everything?
here's my thing. I just was telling somebody this.
Okay.
Even when it comes to like the strip club and OnlyFans, people knock it.
Mhm.
People would knock OnlyFans, right? But my thing is, they not out here robbing people.
Yeah.
They exposing themselves, which ultimately, if they got kids, now you gotta explain this to your kids because they gonna
Yeah.
get older. But and you know nothing. Once you put it on the net, it's there
Oh,
forever.
yeah, it's definitely.
So, what do you say? My thing is, if you prepare for the consequences in the long run or what comes with that, who am I to knock you?
Yeah.
Because you got dudes, listen, anything to help feed your family that you're not out here robbing, pillaging, or killing nobody for, I fully support that. As long as you're not killing your community.
Well, you know, some people would say exposing yourself is killing our community.
How?
I mean, I'm just saying that's
You
the
got some people that,
argument.
yeah, you got them extremists that be, oh man, she's exposing her body
The
and
woke folks.
yeah, we don't
Folks.
the woke folks. Why would she expose her body and do that, this and that? Listen.
I mean, but I can't.
But
I
okay,
can't
but the
say.
woke folks will look all up and down their timeline and be liking ass pictures, liking the chick turn to the backwards, liking when she's standing like the stallion. So to the woke folks,
To the woke folks.
and you, oh, man, cousin sent me down that rabbit hole
I
because
see.
it get to the point to the woke folks. Maybe they too woke and they only knocking somebody with the OnlyFans because they ain't figured out a fast way to make money like that. Or a lot of the woke folks be them same people that be buying the body wraps and the waist trainers
I
and
actually
have
knew
it
a
for
couple
6,
like
7
that, too.
months and take the waist trainer off and still be built like a box Chevy. So the thing of it is the woke folks, are they woke or are they haters? That's my thing. Because I try to be impartial to everything now, especially now that I'm on this platform. I can't say, oh, fuck that. Fuck the strippers and fuck them. Listen, if you, God blessed you with the assets,
The assets, okay.
or he blessed you with the physique
Okay.
to be able to go in a nightlife spot or a bar or a club, and you showing a little bit of nothing, and dudes are spending hundreds and even thousands of dollars of their money on you, and it's a way that you providing for yourself. Here's the thing, and this is just the point I'm coming to today because you mentioned that. Here's the thing. Who are we as people to knock somebody that's basically doing the American dream? Because as a country, America do it to us way more corrupt than a person showing some titties in a club or some person showing, or a chick showing her ass on a computer. Because 9 times out of 10, if these females is filming sexual content, somebody, what about your man? 9 times out of 10, it's him filming it. Like, we finna get paid, baby. Like, seriously.
Right.
Because if I got with a chick, here's my thing, and it's ironic that I got to this point today. Because if I had a female and she like, I want to do OnlyFans, and I'm looking at her like, shit, motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing but see the same shit I saw when I met you. And I get to film it, and I get to live off the benefits of it. Fuck yeah, let's do it. You want me to be your number one cheerleader? You want me to where I pick the pom-poms up at? Because like I said, I told somebody this. I said, I always keep an open mind. I try to now. So I could think one way, but if today you coming on my show and mentioning something makes sense to me and it makes more sense to me than my first train of thought, I'm man enough to say, you know what, my train of thought might have been the wrong way because I remember us having this conversation about OnlyFans and you was trying to get me to see it from another side. And I'm like, man, that shit crazy. These motherfuckers out here, da-da-da-da. And you kind of was like, but what if it's this and that? And I thought about it. I've been thinking about it. And I thought about it when you shot me the text and I was at work. I thought about it like, you know what? Who am I to knock somebody? Because look at what I'm doing. I'm in and out of apartments, fixing stuff,
Yeah.
up and down in a high rise building. So you got somebody with an OnlyFans that's probably making the same amount, if not more, than I'm making
In a day.
in a day.
In a day.
Who am I to knock that? That would make me just like the woke folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't knock it. I can't knock it.
You know what helped me stop like hating, and even that word is kind of
Played
I
out.
don't really agree with it. I just think haters are really people that just have a different perspective, which I would have to elaborate on that one, but I ain't about to go there. But what made me stop is like I used to be that person because I rap and everything or I write songs, so I used to be that person that used to judge everybody's stuff if I thought your bars weren't good or whatever. And then 2 Chainz, somebody came on one day, and I'm like, oh, I rock with this. And then I think it was 2 Chainz, really, because I didn't like him at first. I just thought he was a comedian that was rapping. And then as I started listening to him, I started appreciating his grind.
And
eventually, when people started saying, oh, he trash, I was the one like, well, I wouldn't say he's trash. Clearly, he's doing something right, which people like Lil Yachty, I mean, I won't even go all there. But these people are able to create something that others can't. Whether we agree with it or not, it's working for them. So that's just my take, though. That's just my take.
Like,
You still fucking it up. Okay?
yeah. The interesting thing is this. We see it a lot now. Like another interesting thing.
Was that your phone?
Yeah,
You was talking about my phone.
Chuck
Your
hear it.
phone.
Chuck hear it, but don't the crowd couldn't hear it until you said something.
Just saying, bro.
See,
You told me silent my. You said silence my phone.
I probably need to have Kaon on more because it
Just saying, man.
it fills up the show because you talk so much shit. But
I've been chilling. You the one that's been talking. I'm chilling. Hey,
No.
ain't it his show?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm chilling. It's your world, bro.
No, but the purpose of us being on here was I wanted to introduce you to the world because you got that.
Hey, I'm chilling.
You got that charisma. Like,
Chilling, bro.
see, they
Your
needed
world.
to see I needed a camera to be in front of you when you was going through your heart spiel.
Look,
Like,
look,
when you was my heart, cause my heart. Like
Look,
when you
bro.
was going through it. So let me take this moment out in the show
What you about to do, bro?
to say thank God for Ajane, because him and his heart and me and my emotions, it was all doing too much. But on a more serious note, because what you think about this whole Kirk Franklin situation? As far as even with the whole cancel culture thing, because I spoke on it a little bit while I was in Detroit. It fucked me up
Yeah.
that they canceled Pepe Le Pew, right?
Huh.
I'm like, he was a childhood staple of ours. But then, you get older and you realize something. Because one of my cousins, my cousin Mark, him and his wife was sitting around. He was like, but if you think about it, old girl didn't want him touching her. And she was always trying to get away. He kept pulling her into her, kissing him and all of that. Like, he wouldn't take a no for an answer. So you think with how politically correct the world is now, I could see that. Pepe Le Pew.
Mm-hmm.
But now on the other side of the coin, as far as this whole cancel culture,
I mean,
why would they try to cancel Kirk Franklin for being a father and having a candid, what he thought was candid, conversation with his son who happened to just leak the audio?
well, Kirk Franklin, that situation for me, because you got to remember I was also in church and everything. Like, in today's, like, the way that things are nowadays, people aren't as religious anymore. And that's not just Christianity, that's other things. But people aren't as religious. And not only that, people have a bit of, not really hatred, but some type of animosity towards religion. And so because of that, when someone like Kirk Franklin does something they disagree with, it's a, oh, I told you all Christians are XYZ. Now, I can agree with him being the person that he is. He does have, that's like Donald Trump, for example, which I ain't about to get deep into politics at all, but Donald Trump, a lot of people dislike him because of things he did in that platform. He's always been crazy. But when he got into that, when he became president, people there are certain expectations and everything, certain standards. So the same thing with Kirk Franklin. So I understand the backlash, but me personally, I disagree with the son putting his business out there. That's what I disagree with. So who am I to really say what went on behind the scenes? I don't know what happened, what triggered Kirk Franklin. So, I can't say I want him canceled or anything, but what I will say overall with the cancel culture is, or just people wanting to cancel things, it's people that live in this, they have this concept or this idea of how life should be. And with that concept, if anything does not meet those standards, they're quick to cancel it.
Yeah, and see, but look at it. Like, I saw a meme earlier, Chuck. I think we got it. With Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima and all that. You tried to hit Sean with it?
Nah.
Now, look at that. They cancel Uncle Ben, Aunt Jemima, and Land O'Lakes. But look what they kept.
Yep, Quaker, Lil Debbie. And the thing with this is,
what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't like it personally. I don't, because, and you gotta understand too, there are black folks who fought for this too. It may not be a lot of them, but there are black folks who agree with this. But I don't agree with it. I feel that these corporations, we've now allowed them to get away with things. Whereas before, if they tried to change it, it would have been a backlash. But now with this whole cancel culture, it's acceptable now. They have a reason to cancel it. Oh, it's because of XYZ. So, no, I'm not. Come on.
Like, you think about it. Like, you think about it. I know. You think about it like this. The whole screen is really depicting racism. All 6 of them. But why is everything of color being canceled out and folks not complaining about Quaker? Come on, man.
I mean, I wouldn't throw the word racism in there personally.
If you think about it, I mean, if they trying to cancel out Uncle Ben's because they saying that's racist, Aunt Jemima, that's racist, Land O'Lakes is racist, why isn't Quaker Oats racist?
No, I agree with you 100%.
Or Lil Debbie? How do they know it? Like I've been saying this all day. Why? How do they know it wasn't Lil Deborah and they just call her Debbie?
Lil Deborah from the hood. All right,
exactly.
I got you.
Why do they got it depicted as what it's depicted as? And then the Sun-Maid lady.
The cancel culture overall, man, Pepe Le Pew, which I don't think canceling is the way, because you got people also going.
I mean, they even canceled a couple Dr. Seuss books.
I mean, well, the Dr. Seuss. I just think canceling isn't the term, and that isn't the way we should approach it. But it's the world we living in, man.
No, I mean,
they gonna cancel us for talking about canceling.
And that's stupid.
Just how they
like
move
to me, the whole cancel culture thing is stupid. Like even when the younger generation called themselves trying to cancel Eminem, who's like by far probably the greatest rapper that we gonna hear in our era. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Everything. See, the thing of it is like with this whole cancel culture, to me, it's like, oh, you human? Cancel him. It's like we put our celebrities in this light like they're not human like we are. Because, listen, I heard the audio from Kirk Franklin. I think we got it.
That boy went off.
We got it, Chuck, don't we? We finna pull it up. I heard the audio from Kirk Franklin. Me and Chuck listened to it.
Shoot. Y'all about to play it?
The people get to hear it. I'm playing it for the people.
When your bitch ass starts
It didn't, to me, listen.
before I put my foot in your
He got about 40,000 followers from it, though.
Who, his son?
Yeah, he had about
Shut the
10,000
fuck up.
when I first clicked on the link.
Now he got 50 though.
He had 10,000 last time I checked. I think it was like 39,000, but I'm assuming it kept going up.
I did it.
So I think he's at about 50 now. I could be wrong.
Why would he leak the audio?
And that's what
To
I'm saying.
me,
That's I disagree.
it wasn't.
That I disagree with.
To me, it wasn't so much about getting him canceled as it was about building his followers up, I think. And the thing of it is when I
You
heard
think it was intentional?
I don't think it was intentional on Kurt's part.
No, the son.
Yeah.
You think he intentionally leaked it?
Yeah.
To
Why
get
would
more
you?
followers?
Yeah. Why else would you?
I think
I'm quite sure that wasn't the first fucked up conversation that they had,
No,
a father
I agree with
son.
that.
So why
I
leak
agree
it
with
now?
that.
Why leak it now? So my thing, like, here's my thing. And when I heard that, I'm like, to me, that's a typical father-son conversation. Because my daddy and pops, if you see this episode, no harm, no foul. I love you to death. I love you to death. But when I heard that conversation, me and my pops that have far worse conversation. And at the end of the day, I didn't think to leak no audio or nothing like. We have had some of the most heated conversations, but it's a father-son. It's father-son. That was just a father-son thing. So you leak it, you link it, you leak the conversation to the world.
Yeah.
Basically, almost like to try to make that man look bad for being human. As a son, I can understand this. As a son, and I didn't get it, why me and my pops would have these different conversations until I moved here. But as a parent, I had to step outside of all of the stuff I was around and get in a space to where I could see things from both sides of the table and not just one-sided, like, I got to get out of this. I got to get out of this.
Yeah.
So when I thought about it from a parent standpoint, regardless of how we take our parents and look at it, from a parent standpoint, they want so much better for you than they had that it literally pisses them off when you don't live to the fullest of your potential.
So this is my question though, and I'm not saying you're wrong at all, but how do you know that's the situation?
Because as a human being, and you think about it, you heard the audio like I did.
Oh, I heard the audio.
For somebody to be that passionate and that upset, this had to be something that was reoccurring. That wasn't just the tip of the iceberg and he just took off on that man.
Right.
This had to be a buildup of things or something like, I keep trying to help, tell, and you keep not adhering to what I'm telling, and this is the end result we keep coming back to. Right. So at this point, fuck that. I'm sick of this shit. Get the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
So me looking at it in a mature standpoint from both sides, I could see the son side almost is like, you've been doing this shit to me for so long, I'm going to destroy you with it now. And from Kirk's side, you've been dancing on this last nerve, and God damn it, this is it. We.
Oh man, he went off. But I get you. I need to know what happened. I don't need to know.
But the fact that we don't know is why I say, when it comes to the whole cancel culture, and we be so quick to cancel people off one thing. Fuck that, you did this, you said that, it's over with. When they good, oftentimes outweigh that one little moment. That's just like even, dare I say, Bill Cosby.
Oh, not Bill.
The good that man did, basically everybody was a Huxtable. Even you, like everybody, the whole world was a Huxtable.
Okay.
He raised damn near all of us. All of us really looked at the Huxtable family as goals. Like this the shit I want when I grow up.
Yeah.
And they wait till this man get 80-something years old near death to say all of these fucked up things about him and send him to prison. And I've been saying it for the longest. Why wasn't Hugh Hefner carted off to prison? You think every Playboy bunny was of age?
No. Hell no.
So
I highly doubt it.
I think the whole cancel culture is bullshit, if you ask me. Because you say one thing, being human, and it's, oh my God, you offended the LGBTQ community. Oh my God, you defended them over there. You offended them over there. Oh my God, you offended the Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Oh my God, you offended Blue Lives Matter. You offended Black Lives Matter. Words. So here's my thing. If we gonna cancel everything, when do we cancel the nigga word? Since we live in such a politically correct society now, when does the nigga word get canceled? Because that's the most politically incorrect word ever. And it's still being thrown around, but all of the other words are now turned into hate crimes. So when does saying the word nigga become a hate crime like everything else is?
It won't.
And that's how I feel about the whole cancel culture thing. If you're going to cancel one and not the other, then is it really cancel culture? Or is it really
what?
Just, oh, I don't like this, so no, that's got to go. But, oh, that's acceptable because I even say that myself. Like,
yeah, you open a whole nother can of worms, though. But no, I hear you. I hear you.
And that's not really opening a can of
People
worms.
pick and choose, basically.
It's like if you can't win the war, don't pick and choose a few battles.
No, I got you.
If it's gonna be cancel culture, it got to be an all-out war. You got to go and wipe the whole slate clean.
Right,
you got to wipe the whole slate clean. You can't just go for the Kevin Harts and these people. And if you notice it, it's always when these people are at the height of their careers, in their prime, at their peak, that somebody want to cancel them.
Yep.
Or these people are iconic to us when somebody wants to cancel them for something they did 15 years ago. Oh, he did that. Y'all praising him right now. Like, that's fucked up to me. Like, Kirk Franklin, in my eyes, is a gospel icon. Like, you can't look at his whole body of work and the thing that he did to influence people's lives and take one incident and say, oh, no, fuck that. No more Kirk Franklin. Nigga look like Plies anyway. No Kirk Franklin. Nah. Like, you can't, in my eyes, you can't do that and then say it's justified because of one leaked conversation.
That way you don't even know what.
When your grandma at home still, GP, are you with me? You know what I mean? Like, and it just seemed like today society is so fickle, man. It's like, it's so fickle. Who is that, Chuck? Jay Hutt.
What is it? Needs to get.
Huh?
Needs to get socked in the jaw anyway, his son.
You know what, Fatty? I feel you. I feel that. Because you're going to basically expose a family conversation to the world. Like, at what point do we, as the fans, understand this? Celebrities deserve privacy too. Not everything is for the fucking world, man. Not everything. Like, even with me being up on this platform, sometimes I'll be about to say something. I'm like, dang, I can't say that. I don't want to get banned off this. I don't want to get banned off that. And not even trying to spin down so many different rabbit holes. But why do we have to walk on eggshells with what we say when the First Amendment says free speech? I have the freedom of speech. It's not like I'm using my words like if my words come out of my mouth, they can destroy you and kill you instantly. It's a thought. And if we are entitled to the freedom of speech, why can't I speak freely?
Right.
See what I'm saying? So how is it, just like with the Kevin Hart and the Oscars thing, because he told, oh, I found out my son was gay, I hit him in the head. He a comedian. They wanted to cancel this man. We don't want you doing the Oscars. But yet, the committee of the
He
Oscars,
didn't do the Oscars, right?
he ended up ultimately
He
doing
did
it.
do it? Okay.
But the actual committee of the Oscars, think about it. Before Kevin Hart, there was what? The director's couch. So if you're going to cancel somebody, cancel the whole fucking academy. Like, seriously, you can't pick and choose who going to get canceled or what's going to get canceled.
Right.
Seriously.
I got you.
Like, if you watch TV I know we watch TV. You watch these late night shows and all of that stuff. All of them don't speak politically correct. It's always messed up innuendos on all of these shows. Do we cancel everything and have no more entertainment? It's crazy. Just like with the whole hip-hop thing now. Now we do get to this topic before we get out of here. With the whole hip-hop thing. Why is it that only in this genre, in hip-hop, there's an age limit?
Yep.
It's an age
You
limit.
got the old heads.
Oh, if you
got
40,
my
or if you
generation.
40, you better not pick up a mic. Ugh, don't nobody want to hear no 40-year-old
Actually,
rapper.
You hit 30.
Yeah, don't nobody want to hear no
Yeah.
30-year-old rapper. But guess what? You got R&B singers, rock singers, jazz singers performing well off into their 70s and 80s.
Well off.
So why do y'all put a cap on the one genre that directly speaks to our culture? Why do we do that to ourselves? Like, the youngsters, it's like a lot of people like now, with me being in my 40s, and I'm still lyrically cold, can go with the best of them.
Okay.
But if I drop something, guess what the youth, nobody want to hear that old nigga rapping.
Right.
And a lot of us is like, don't nobody want to hear what y'all talking about, because hip-hop was the voice of the streets. It spoke on what's going on in the urban community and how to uplift it. Now it's turned into shoot your gun, fuck a bitch, show your titties. Every female that come out, I suck his dick, I do this, I bounce on it like this, I fuck him like that, and I get his money. And yet, cancel everybody. Fuck it. You get 30, you 33. Don't nobody want to hear that washed up nigga.
Now, I will tell you, though, within the rap community itself, it is crazy to me how people are canceling everything.
Exactly.
But the rap community gets away with everything. And it's not me saying, we should cancel them. But, hey, like, I remember Meek, when he was saying, when he was all on his political thing, political run, and he was talking about, what did he say? He said something like he's never going to rap about shooting people and everything again. And of course, went back to all that. Not as hardcore, but it's just crazy how we pick and choose how we want to represent the community and what get canceled, who get canceled. It's man,
Okay.
I'm with you.
So I was finna say, so I asked this then.
What up?
When it comes to music now,
Yeah. Rap or music?
hip hop, when it comes to rap music,
Okay.
honestly, what song could you think of off the top of your head that it just make you want to go out and do something positive as opposed to going out and trying to look like something?
To do something positive?
Yeah.
Honestly, Tupac, even this hardcore stuff. Pac. Well, it depends. Like when you
See, you
doing something positive.
you said Pac. See how you said Pac?
Yeah.
You didn't say Lil Yachty. You didn't say Uzi Vert. You didn't say none of that. And I'm not
going on the
I'm
old
not,
school.
and
Okay.
listen, I'm not knocking.
I mean the new school.
I'm not knocking the new school, because when it comes to the new school, everybody know Lil Baby is like one of my favorite rappers right now. Why? Out of all of the new school artists that's out here, besides J. Cole and Kendrick, and I can't even consider them new school because they almost like with the older school, other than Lil Baby, who is really saying something or doing something that's uplifting the black community as opposed to glorifying everything that's wrong with the black community.
I mean,
You see what I mean?
no, I got you. Mainstream, like someone on his level, I
Exactly.
can't really say.
Exactly. Like every other mainstream artist that you hear out now all promotes all of the shit that we don't want to glorify in the hood no more. And that's what got them to the top of the charts. Like you think about it, every female that come out, every female artist that comes out, if she not talking about sucking dick or riding dick or fucking a nigga this way or doing something this or how good her pussy is, how many albums is she selling?
5.
You think about one of the hottest artists that's out to me, and you really got to research to find her. Everybody knowing about her now, but how much mainstream play does she get and she really got bars? Rhapsody. As compared to a Mulatto or a Megan Thee Stallion. Even with the Grammys, I was glad to see Nas won Best Rap Album because that was classic. When you listen to his newest album, that was classic.
What's the name of it again? It's not King's Dead, is it?
I think it's the King something.
King's Disease.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's what?
King's Disease.
See?
I rock with that too.
And the thing of it is I didn't want to misquote the title of the album.
King's Disease. Yeah.
I heard the tracks on it and was like, okay, this is back to the music in the era I'm used to. And for him to win the Grammy for Best Rap Album, applaud the Grammys for recognizing a solid body of work.
Looking at it, are those the albums that were nominated?
Yep.
They actually have a good lineup. D Smoke, and he's not even like
D Smoke is a hell of an artist,
but he's not as big as what I was getting at. At least I don't consider him as big as Lil Baby,
right?
Or some of the others, but that lineup is actually very good. Jay Electronica, I'm on and off with him, but Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, Royce the 5'9",
that was a hell of a
favorite. That's actually a good lineup.
A good lineup, and he won Best Rap Album.
Okay.
And
I would have went with the Allegory, but it's all right. It's all right.
You done went the Allegory Freddie Gibbs album?
Nah, Royce.
Oh yeah, Royce.
I would have went with him.
Royce Royce past 3 albums that he put out, all been fire.
Yeah. I can't name.
all 3 of them, but they all been fire.
But what I will say is this here though. Ultimately, it's just like I remember Future. Future was like, what did he say? He because he came out with the Honest album. Honest is my favorite album from him. I think that's his best body of work. Of course, it doesn't have the bangers like all the other ones do, but it's his best body of work. But he said like people don't want that they want the pill pop and they want the lean drink and they want that. And he said, I'm about to give them that. So the biggest thing is it's them that's running the show. They're
what they
the
want to sell. It's what they want to sell.
That's why we're not getting the Rhapsodies or anything.
But you know what's crazy?
We'd be good.
But you know what's crazy? Public Enemy used to say it back in the day. Fight the powers that be. Who really has the power? Does the media have the power to control what we listen to, or do we have the power to control what the media plays? Because it's our dollars that is making this stuff. It's our dollars that's supporting it. And I'm not trying to get nobody on no big crusade. I'm saying this. If it's garbage, stop paying for these streams.
Wait, garbage?
Not saying garbage, but if it's something that you feel like, okay, yeah, if we want to see the whole landscape flip, stop supporting the streams of the bullshit. Stop supporting the streams of an artist that's talking about stuff you don't want to hear about, even if it is hot. But you know, the problem is nowadays, it's not even about words no more. It's about beat.
That's it.
You can get on the beat and be like, hit it with a dick, hit it with a dick, boom, hit it with it. And as long as the beat banging, grandparents would be dancing to it because the beat was banging.
Yep. I just want to know Metro Boomin on the track. What is
That's
now?
it.
Metro Boomin once a month, nigga.
Yeah.
Once that come on, oh, it's a turn up.
That.
It's a turn. But yeah, you're right. It's the beats.
So when it comes to the new school versus old school,
Mhm.
are you with it or are you not with it?
New school versus what was that?
The new school versus old school, how they always constantly beefing back and forth.
I'm not for it personally. I think the problem with the rap community is the same problem we have in real world. Like most of us don't have male figures or father figures or a mentor, and I think in the rap community the issue is they don't want that. Boosie, I remember in an interview, I don't know if it was Vlad or whatever, but it was an interview where he basically said, I would love to reach out to Young Boy, but he's not going to listen. He said a boss is not going to listen to another boss. So with that, it's when these artists get to that point where they feel like they're millionaires or they're whatever, they're not going to listen to what everyone else has to say. So that authority, there is no authority. So that's the real issue there.
Exactly.
So am I for it? No, not at all. I'm not for the old school versus new school.
And the whole thing with that. Before we leave this mug, 'cause we done did our damn thing. And we actually chopped it up. The next time you come, you might have to have the live cameras film you actually cooking some stuff. But any closing thoughts you wanna leave with the people?
Closing thoughts.
Tell them where they can find you at, how they can get some of the good food you've been making.
I got to shout out a couple things here, but for sure, shout out to you, shout out to Chuck, shout out to Gary for the podcast. Y'all are great. I appreciate it for having me. Next time we gonna definitely have to. I'm getting comfortable, so next time I'm gonna have more food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a lot more.
Right.
I do want to say y'all can follow me on Instagram. I know we don't have any pictures up. Can you pull up my Instagram actually?
Yeah.
Pull up my Instagram for me.
Yeah, he can pull it up.
Is it E with Kaon?
That is it.
All right.
And while y'all at it, I want to actually shout out my homeboy Hani. If y'all can look him up, he just dropped an album called Blue Album. Very dope artist. He's from Sudan. He lives here in Texas as well.
Okay.
But Hani, look him up. Hani, last name Zein. Check him out. Dope project. And here's my food here. Here we go.
Hit him up on the Eat with Kaon Instagram page. You see all the good food he be cooking. Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, you want that sandwich, don't you, Chuck? That's the ones we just had. It dang near look like.
Well, it's similar.
It's similar. To
not exactly, but similar.
See, he put a little more love into the ones on his Instagram. Now, them waffle sandwiches are fire, Chuck. I like those.
That's some stuffed chicken wings right there, too.
The waffle sandwiches is fire. Oh, the chicken wings is stuffed?
That was a stuffed wing right there, right below that waffle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got all types of stuff. But check me out. Follow me on IG. I'm also on Facebook. And yeah, I appreciate you, cuz.
Nah, it's all good. Like, we want to do this reoccurring. So
For sure.
you got to come back because you made it fun for me today. You made it a little easier. You made it a little easier on me today because it's always cool when I can actually
There we go.
bounce ideas.
That's my boy, Hani. What you met, Hani?
I think I met Honey,
He
yeah.
was at the crib.
Yeah.
He stopped by on Christmas, actually.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I remember him there because he was sitting there. He grabbed the beats from Cuz.
Yeah.
He did. He grabbed the beats. Yeah, I remember him.
Check out my boy, Hani. Yup.
Yeah, y'all. Check him out because I heard him in person. He a dope artist. He a real dope artist.
Yeah.
Like he a real dope artist. And before I leave y'all today, I always give y'all a jewel. And in lieu of all the events that I've been experiencing over this past week, and then to come today and experience something earlier this morning that I'm not at liberty to speak on, I need to leave y'all with this. Be it family, be it friends, or be it somebody that you maybe considered an acquaintance. reach out and check on your peoples because you never know what a person is going through. You never know where their head is at.
Yep.
And you never know just their way of crying out. Like people cry out in many different ways. So you never know how a person crying out. They might need that phone call just to, hey, you all right? They might need that wave when you walking by. They might need a smile because there's people in this world going through things that is unmentioned to the rest of the world, but it's really affecting them on the inside. So before I get off the air today and how we gonna close this show, Jerry Springer always used to be like, take care of all that good stuff. Ellen is be kind to one another. Nah. I'ma say it like this. We living in a time where nothing is promising. We're going through so many uncertainties. But the one thing that we should be certain about is the people that we do love and that do love us, put differences like aside. Reach out, reconnect, wipe slates clean, because time is not waiting on any of us.
Nah, sure.
And for some reason, it's like Reaper season. The Reaper coming through this mug, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So don't wait till tomorrow to do what you can do today. Reach out and call somebody and tell them you love them. And on that note, it's been a pleasure with Eat with Kaon. The sandwich was amazing. And I think me and Chuck both.
It was.
Like, what did you think about that, Chuck, before we drop out this mug?
Well, I was so hungry I just scarfed it down in like a minute. But I thought it was great. I've never put American cheese on grilled chicken on a bun.
Mm-hmm.
And you had some other stuff in there. Was it grilled onions? Was I right? Or was
It wasn't grilled. It was just sauteed.
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It almost had like a sweet, almost like a marmalade kind of feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Yeah.
See, and if Chuck like it, because Chuck don't eat a lot of different stuff. So if Chuck like it, the sandwich had to be amazing.
My man.
On that note,
My man.
y'all will be seeing Kaon again because his food is good and he my fucking cousin. Of course, I'm gonna have my fam on here. We're gonna try to get G Money on here.
Okay.
That'll be a feat.
G Money.
Yeah, we gonna try to get Greg on here. If you watched it, Greg, which you probably was. He was off today.
Yeah, he was off.
Oh yeah, you should have been watching it, Greg. If you didn't watch it, we got stuff to talk about.
He was grilling. He actually made the chicken
okay.
too, so he might be crashed. I don't know.
But it's always a pleasure. We done chopped it up, and it was cool to get a different viewpoint. And actually, you schooled me on some stuff just with the whole OnlyFans outlook to help change my perspective. So somebody might get blessed tonight because I'm gonna go subscribe. No, I'm just playing. That's just jokes. But
Make that money. All they gotta do is DM you.
thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Another great episode. This been the Deuce Nickel episode 25.
Man,
And we was eating with Kaon. It's been a long time. Appreciate y'all for watching. Good night, people.